Oh, for God's sake. Why can't I get my shit together? Howdy, homos. I don't know if that's gonna stick, but anyway. Hey there, everyone. So weird times. I am coming to you solo in the middle of the Quar, as I affectionately am calling the quarantine that we are all under. Or not all of us, but a good chunk of us. Or at least I hope that you're staying home, only going out for necessities, social distancing, all of that stuff. We want to flatten that curve. We want this to be over with as soon as possible. And I hope you're taking care of yourselves. But that means all this social distancing and everything means that Kai is not here with me right now. I am in my bedroom alone. I have the microphone, so I'm recording this little update mini episode by my lonesome. Just to let you guys know what's happening with the podcast, checking in with y'all. Hope that you're okay and not going too stir crazy, that you're safe, that, you know, your mental health is being looked after, because it's definitely really weird times. I would love to know what everybody's doing to pass the time, though. What are y'all watching? What are y'all listening to? You can definitely leave that in the comments, either on Instagram or if you're listening to this on YouTube, do chime in because I would love to know. So as far as the podcast goes, I have just been waiting for Rise of Skywalker to come on Disney Plus. That's literally the only reason why the sequel episode has not come out yet. Me and Kai are, of course, doing social distancing, respecting those things that are in place. So we are going to try and record that episode, whether or not the Quar is lifted, via Skype. So, or I suppose if the Quar is lifted, then we'll do it in person. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're a smart person. I know you know what I mean. Anyway, so we will be recording that episode one way or another, and hopefully we'll have that up soon. I gotta wait for Rise of Skywalker because I want to rewatch it. I want to have it fresh. I want notes, you know, so we can really go into it. And we're very excited to do the sequels. And then hopefully all of this craziness will be over by the time we get to record our one-offs on The Mandalorian, on Solo, on Rogue One. That would be great. But if not, we'll also continue to troubleshoot it and figure out a way to record those episodes so they'll be up for you. Though, you know, fair warning, may not be great quality, just where Kai will be recording on his phone or I will be recording him through Skype. You know how it is. You know how it sounds, which I'm kind of an audiophile. I like things to sound as good as I can possibly make them. So it pains me, but it's important to bring entertainment to the masses at this time. But here's a fun little thing I want to try out. So I thought about introducing kind of a segment to the podcast or making this like a little one-off episode. I just want to talk about things that I've found or that Kai has found or that we've been shown that are queer and wonderful. You know, sometimes you find a really great artist you want to shout out. You want to shout out a musician or you found a really great indie film that's just by queer filmmakers, things like that. So if we find those things and want to share them with you, we'll either make little mini-sodes on them or maybe we'll drop that kind of like a segment at the end or the beginning of our episodes, our main episodes. Anyway, you can let me know what you think about that. But in other queer news, I wanted to talk to you guys first about a band that I am in love with. So I don't know if you've heard the episode that me and Kai did a while ago, the 10 movies to know me tag. We both did an episode each on the 10 movies to know us. In my episode, I talked a little bit in my rambling intro to that about how I'm a classic rock fan and how that really sucks. Because if you're a feminist and somebody who's interested in like equality, social justice, oh my God, I will make it through this episode. But yeah, if you're somebody who, I don't know, tries to be like a decent human being, it's hard to like classic rock in depth, we'll just say, because a lot of those dudes are just shit. They're just shit. First of all, a lot of them are dudes, and a lot of them are white dudes, and a lot of them are cis white dudes. We may have had like some queer icons in there, but for the most part, you've got debauched madness and a lot of shitty dudes who, you know, got with a lot of underage girls. Blech. That's for Kai. And it's rough being a classic rock fan. But my friends, let me just tell you, I found a band a while back called Crownlands. They're a Canadian duo, guitar and drums, and the vocalist, I was going to say they're fronted by, but there's really no front person in this band. But the vocalist, Cody, who plays drums as well, is a badass two-spirit babe. If you don't know what two-spirit is, please Google it. It's important queer knowledge. And they use they, them pronouns, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. And their musical partner, Kevin, I don't know any details about their identity, but Kevin is wonderful and very friendly, and he's doing a lot of live streams right now in the Quar, teaching people how to play their songs and stuff. But let me just like try and explain their sound to you, because it's so badass. It's okay. So they're both influenced heavily by Rush, which badass Canadian band. Love Tom Sawyer. Anyway, and they also, like, when I saw them play, they opened for Jack White in my hometown, and they did a cover of Led Zeppelin's Kashmir that was like mind altering. It was so good. They so perfectly encapsulate that 60s, 70s rock sound. I can't tell you. So if you're somebody who really enjoys Zeppelin and you really enjoy Rush and you really like prog rock and all that kind of stuff, but you like hate all of the dudes from that era, which is completely understandable, this is a band you can really throw your weight and your heart behind, because they seemingly are very like cool, chill people, and we have a queer icon to celebrate. So you can check out Crownlands. They're on Spotify. You can follow them on Instagram. Like I said, Kevin, the guitar player, is doing a lot of lives, kind of Instagram lives right now that are really fun, which is something to do in the Quar. So yay. In other queer news, check out Crownlands for anybody who's a classic rock stan. Live. Anyway, so that will wrap it up for today's mini episode. I, again, hope you're all hanging tough. Check in with us. You can always DM us, chat with us if you're feeling stir crazy. And yeah, gay. It's sad with Okay. Anyway.